YouTube, what is good? Jeff Abel here, always Abel, back on here for another video. And in today's video, I want to quickly discuss some signs that you can tell you might be being too needy with your girl or a girl if you're seeing one. So I just want to start off by saying that these signs that I'm about to fill you in on, I have been guilty of all these things, and everything that I say on here is all from my experience. And I've been there. I've been too needy. I've been clingy. And what it does is lead to total unattraction from the girl's point of view, and will destroy the attraction with her, from her to you, and can potentially destroy a relationship if you are in one. So the first thing that you could probably say you're probably being too needy is if you are just thinking about this girl all the time. And I have been guilty of this, whether you are hanging out with friends or you're at work, you're at the gym, you know, when you wake up, you're home, this and that. You're just always thinking about her and like when you're going to see her and, you know, what's she doing, who's she hanging out with, and this and that. And this can be detrimental because in reality, you should be focused on your goals and your purpose and getting ahead. And when you are thinking about her all the time, which I've been guilty of, like I said, it just throws your whole focus off, and it's just the wrong paradigm to be in. I believe it's just the wrong frame of mind. So that's one. It's just if you are thinking about her all the time. The second thing is if you are calling and texting more than she is. So that can be a huge sign to a girl if you are calling and texting her more than she is, that you are too clingy and that you are needy and that you need her attention all the time. And this is a disaster and a recipe for disaster in her attraction towards you, because that's what the girl should be doing. If a girl sees that you're texting and calling her all the time, it puts in her mind like, man, like, does this guy not have anything else going on throughout the day? Like, why isn't he focused on his shit? Why does he need my attention all the time? So if you notice and you know that you're somebody who does this and you call and text your girl more than she does to you, I would advise you to probably cut back on that and let her do more of the calling or texting. Especially texting. I think that texting is kind of, I don't want to say a waste of time, but unless you're trying to like set up a physical in-person meet, like, you shouldn't really be texting, and you should be busy during the day. You should be working, doing your thing, working on goals, side projects, side hustle, whatever. So that's another step, is if you're calling and texting her more than she is you. A third sign would be, if you're needy, is if you are pushing to get serious or pushing for a relationship or commitment before she is. And again, this is the wrong paradigm to think in, because you should not have that she's my whole world, she's my everything mindset. I want to wife her up. You should be letting the woman, she should be feeling that towards you. Again, you should just be focused on bettering yourself. And I'm not saying disregarding her totally. You make time, and you schedule your time with your girl as needed, or if it's your girlfriend or girl that you like. But as soon as she sees that you're trying to escalate to be serious more than she is, it just shows neediness. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't have that like scarcity mindset of like, oh, she, this is all I have going on. I need this girl. I need to wife her up. I need to make her mine. I need this. It's just, you should be doing your part and bettering yourself and being the guy, and she should be coming along to you. She should be the one asking you, what are we? Are we dating? Or can I, whatever. So, like, she should be initiating that. So if you see yourself ready to get serious with a girl before she mentions it to you, again, I would kind of dial back and let her try to make that initiative. And if she doesn't, then you can kind of see where you clearly stand in the relationship, or whatever the case is with you and her. Another sign that maybe you're being too needy, or she's had enough of your attention for a little bit, is if she chooses to, if she has time to spend with you, but chooses to go do other things rather than come see you, or she tells you maybe she needs a little bit of space, which has also happened to me. And, you know, I'd be like, oh, well, why aren't you, you know, come over, whatever. If my girl was free and I was like, oh, come over, this, that, and the other thing, she'd be like, oh, like, nah, I'm just going to go home. Or, nah, I'm just going to go do this. Nah, whatever. So if she's choosing, like, other shit to do when she knows that she can come see you, or she says that she needs a little bit of space, or, oh, we'll see each other another day, or this or that, that's probably a sign that she has seen enough of you or too much of you, and maybe is a sign that she's kind of checked out or is on her way of being checked out. Because I just, in my opinion, believe that, you know, if you allow enough time and you're not always available, that your girl, if she's genuinely into you, is going to want to spend all the free time she has with you. Like, why wouldn't she want to be with you if you are that guy? So, you know, I would try to make yourself not so available and not so needy, man. The more needy and clingy you are to a girl in general, it is a recipe for disaster in the attraction from her to you in a relationship, if that's especially what you're looking for. But you should not be, you should be allowing her to be looking for the relationship. So, long story short, do not be too clingy, do not be too needy. Focus on your path. I'm not saying don't spend time with your girl or don't make time for her or whatever, but, you know, don't be so needy for her attention. It should be the other way around. You should be focused. You should be driven. You should be doing your thing and getting things done and being the best version of yourself. And in turn, she will be attracted to that, and she will be the needy one. You want the girl to be the needy one and seeking your attention, your validation, your time. All right, so that's it for today. Hopefully you got something out of it. Don't be needy. Don't be clingy. Jeff Abel here, always able. I'll see you tomorrow. Out.